Hello everyone, my name is Joan. I'm a plant and gardening content writer living in Lagos, Nigeria. I write about enlivening living spaces with tropical plants, and my aim is to inspire a do-it-yourself gardening culture in my community. And so today I'm here at the garden of Auntie Stella of EcoFloor.
Yes, right.
So she's going to show us her garden. I fell in love with her garden and her Instagram page when I saw how she used homegrown flowers in her flower arrangements, So I've come here to pick up a few tips, some inspiration, and I hope that you will enjoy the journey as we go along.
Please come with us.
All right. Thank you for having us, ma'am, to your garden. Okay, so I would like to see your Anthurium collection. I think I would safely call you the Anthurium queen.
Yeah. One here,
okay, so this is one
sitting
here.
at the entrance. Right. But if you look right through here, you'll see Anthuriums, little ones, plants. Here, there's some more. But as we go along, you'll see a lot more. I have other plants, as you can see.
Okay.
But my focus has been Anthuriums.
Okay.
So apart from the flowering Anthuriums, we also have leaf Anthuriums.
Okay.
There's one there that has a little flower. There's another one with a flower coming up there. But now here, if you look through this gap here,
yeah,
you'll see two types of, there's the dorayaki there, and there's the crystallinum.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Big one.
Big dorayaki.
Yes, it's been quietly growing there.
Nice.
We've had some challenges getting it to take, but we've put it there and it loves that place, so it's doing well there.
Shaded, getting rain.
It gets rain from the drops.
What plant is this?
That's a beehive ginger.
Ah.
Okay, it's one of the flowering plants that we use a lot in arrangements. The flowers come from...
This is one.
That's one we had thrown away.
Yeah.
That's one we had thrown away, but the flowers are like that.
Okay.
And they grow from the ground there, and there's also one there. Can you see a slightly bigger one there through the rest of the leaves?
Let me see if I can get that.
If you can get that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. They're very beautiful in arrangement.
How long do they take to grow, to start flowering?
6 months.
To start flowering?
Yes.
You're joking.
The red, this color. There's another color. There's the gold. The gold, you can wait for 2 years.
Wow.
But for the red ones, they're
6 months from planting to start flowering?
Yes.
That's so fast.
Yes, for this. Once you take a rhizome and you put it in the ground, it starts
spreading.
Spreading. And the flowers, of course, come out from the ground, just like a rhizome. So quickly you'll have. So welcome to my Anthurium Avenue. Here you're going to see plenty of Anthurium plants. Left and right, they are Anthuriums. I am working at getting them to flower some more. So I can have more cut flowers. So we treat them, we give them shade which they like. You can see this place. We've got this palm here, we've got that palm there. And even the Cordylines, we leave them there to give shade. And then at the back, we've planted the beehive gingers. So the red ones are going out of season. Normally you would see a lot more flowers peeping out from the back there.
The red gingers.
The red ginger lily.
The ginger.
Sorry, the beehive ginger. The beehive, because we have ginger lilies and we have beehive gingers. So even I am making a mistake, as you can see.
So that's a beehive
ginger. Yes, that's a beehive ginger there. It'll get taller, and sometimes the head gets bigger. Okay. And quite often they're looking like artificial flowers, but they're not. They're homegrown out of our soil.
So you say it's going out of season. That means it's seasonal. When does it flower?
The plants will rest. The plants usually, after they've flowered for a while, it happens with most other, even human beings. You get tired sometimes, and you need to take time out. Yes. So the plants do that. It's usually flowering from most of the year, from September to July, August.
Okay, so September of the previous year to July.
Yes.
So right through the dry season.
It's almost going to the beginning of the rainy season.
Okay.
It's almost. And then usually what we have experienced is that the gold then comes, the gold color. The gold color is not growing right now.
Okay.
I find the gold color a lot more exciting.
Okay.
The gold one now comes into season and it's there till December.
So you almost have these flowers
throughout
the year.
Okay. So they're flowering and we are trying to do good things with them. Okay. But then even the leaves from the Anthurium are nice in your arrangements.
Yeah.
Because they last. Yeah. They don't flop too quickly. So you can use the leaves.
I got my first Anthurium just before the lockdown, and I really didn't have the gardening community, and I had no idea what it was. It was the leaf I fell in love with.
Oh, really? Look at that.
When it flowered,
those ones are big, they are small. You have all sorts of different sizes.
The gardener who gave it to me, actually gave it to me because he was frustrated. He said the leaves kept tearing, and he didn't even know what it was. So when it flowered, I was like, my goodness, what is this?
It flowered, yes. Okay, so more Anthuriums here.
Yeah, very. So you grow these for your cut flower arrangements?
Yes. Okay. These plants we don't sell.
You don't sell them?
We don't sell them, yes. We sell the cut flowers. Okay. So because the thing is, each plant will give you one flower. And if somebody wants 100.
Oh, so the plant gives... Oh,
usually they will give one flower at a time.
Okay.
At a time, but that's what nature has dictated, and we haven't found a way of making them proliferate some more. So that's a ginger lily you've got there. That's a pink ginger lily, and there's a white one somewhere. The white ones are there. Okay. All right, so we have more foliage. Here are more Anthuriums.
Okay, this is the
hookerii. Variegated. Okay. You can see from the flowers that they're Anthuriums. The flowers are not very attractive, but the main attraction in this plant are the leaves. Okay, so taking you through the rest of the garden.
Yeah, this
is
lovely.
We have the shade nets here, like a little greenhouse. And we've got orchids up there. They like the shade, but they also like water. So we can water them and still shade them from the sun. So a number of them are flowering right now. Right now, to tell the truth, I always have some orchid or the other flowering.
Yeah,
There's always something happening.
Good for you.
Yes, and then we have ferns there. All this, remember, can be used in arrangements. We need the ferns. We need more ferns here. There are more ferns there. And then other plants. This place serves as a kind of nursery when the plant is just starting up. Okay. We're keeping a good eye on it, so we've got them on the table. And then over here we've got air plants.
Okay, and more. I like this display.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The air plants, otherwise known as tilandsias.
Yeah.
Right. That's a nice cluster there, and then there's some others right here.
I like this upside down. Yeah, what were you saying about putting your tilandsias upside down?
Upside down, because when they need to be watered in our environment because it gets pretty hot. Okay. So you need to keep them hydrated. Okay. However, if you allow water to settle in the funnel, they'll rot. So we try to keep them upside down. Now, this particular one, this has grown out, this one has grown out of this, okay? So this is facing upwards. We need to find a way of channeling it down.
Okay.
I could separate them, but I'm not keen on doing that.
Okay.
So I'll find a way of channeling it so that doesn't rot.
And I like this display with this rack.
Yeah, okay. We have to find a way of supporting it upright, so it's hanging up down. Hanging upside down.
This is a very solid structure.
Yes. Yeah.
So how have Calatheas been treating you? This is the network Calathea. It's so big and full.
Which one?
Yes.
This one?
Yes.
The mosaic?
The mosaic,
This one. They are doing well under this shade net in this place. And of course, Here is reduced water. We don't put so much water here. There's this fusion, the yellow fusion there as well. We try to avoid
watering this place. Okay.
That's why we've put them all together so they enjoy like conditions.
Okay.
Okay, there's some more here.
They're in plastic pots. You have a mix of plastic and terracotta. What material works better for Calathea from your experience?
I believe plastic.
Plastic, okay.
I believe plastic for Calatheas.
Okay.
Because they don't want too much water. Okay. But at the same time, when they don't get water, they are coiling up. That's why they call them the prayer plant. They start to coil up. So I'm still experimenting with the Calatheas, to tell the truth, to find what is best for them and what they're happiest with. I found by accident that keeping them here and reducing water from up.
Even from up, so...
Or water from up.
Anyway, yeah, they drain too. They drain well with this.
That is why we also don't have too many plants hanging here.
Okay.
Because when there are plants hanging, we have to water
those ones, and then they get excess water.
And then they get excess water.
Okay. What's this big one? Is this...
That's a peace lily.
A peace lily, okay.
Yes. It's a peace lily. It hasn't flowered yet.
I was going to ask if
I think the smaller ones flower faster than this. But we're living in hope. It's been here about 6 months.
Okay. Lovely ponytail palms.
Yep.
You sell plants, but not from here. You have the other place.
We have the garden at the conservation center. Inside the conservation center. From there, we sell plants. This place serves as a nurturing place, a nursery, you probably say.
Okay.
And a safe place. Because the conservation center is open.
Okay. Do you have orchids there at the conservation center?
We have some orchids.
Okay.
But the other problem we have at the conservation center is the monkeys.
So the monkeys eat the plants or just destroy them?
They damage them.
Oh, what a shame.
They damage them. They're pretty wicked. They object to you being in their space and they give it back. So we have to respect them because we can't do anything to them. So some plants will stay here. But I think it's getting better. We've been there about 4 years now. And they are beginning at first. They would destroy anything you put there.
Oh, really?
But I think we are all getting better. We're all getting better.
This is an ivy.
Yes.
English ivy?
Yes. Yes. It's another one we're struggling with.
Yeah.
I suppose it grows in winter in Britain.
Okay, I guess it likes the cool weather.
Yes, and then we bring it here.
Yeah, and then it's struggling a bit. And this Hoya, what did you call it?
Hoya macrophilia.
Macrophilia, beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
There's another one behind you.
Okay,
there.
lovely. So
let
me just see this bigger one.
Okay, let me show you the cinnamon plant. I'm so happy to have it growing because many people are surprised that it's growing here. We expect to import the spice or the bark without thinking that it could grow here and we could have access to it. Now, the other nice thing about it is that the leaves can be used. And sorry, I can't give you a whiff of it, but you go ahead. Yes. So I use this in teas, I use it in cooking. Okay. And so that way I leave the bark alone.
Okay. Yeah, so I wonder why we use the bark. Maybe it's easier to preserve the bark. That's why it's...
It could be. It could be. Because when you keep shaving the bark, you've got to have a lot of trees. So if you shave this one, you have to wait for it to recover before. But if you're using the leaves just keep growing.
And how long have you had this one? How old is it?
This one is about a year old.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got it as a seedling?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So
yes.
It's quite...
We got it as it's growing. It's coming up. It doesn't get to be too high. Maybe it'll get to the height of the house. It won't get as high as the avocado, for example. But and it'll give nice shade here as well.
That's where we're coming from.
And then the red ginger is there at the back there. So we have the red gingers growing here. There are a number of them there.
What tree is this? This looks like moringa.
That's moringa.
Okay.
That's moringa. So we enjoy moringa tea.
Okay. Just take the leaves fresh.
Yes, we just take the leaves fresh and make our tea. We are doing a lot of that with even pawpaw leaves.
Ah.
You can make it. Actually, I've tried it and it worked. When you have swollen feet,
okay,
you can make a tea with the pawpaw leaf.
And it reduces
it reduces the swelling.
All these anthuriums are just for the flowers?
Yeah,
wow.
Mainly.
Wow. So if you put them together in a big pot, I mean, why are they in individual pots?
They like to be tight in a pot. So if the plant is small, we wouldn't put it in a big pot.
Okay.
Okay, we tend to put them smaller pots. The roots want to be, what's the word? Stressed.
Okay, oh really?
They want to be stressed. So if there's too much space for them to, they don't like it. So they like the stress of. There's a nice purple one coming up there. And there's a wine red one right there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
You have some nice colors. They come up, and then these are the more popular ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
This pink one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Those ones.
Okay.
So
how many different types of these colors do you have? This andreanums? You don't know? Different. Yeah, you can't possibly know how many.
7
different
maybe
types
different colors.
Okay.
Yeah, different colors. Yes.
And then your potting mix is I can see coconut husk.
We have a special potting mix for anthuriums.
Okay.
We use coconut coir.
Okay.
We get the compressed blocks and mix that with water.
Okay.
We use that. We use sawdust.
Okay.
And we use regular potting soil.
Okay.
It's all treated.
Okay.
It's all treated and then used to plant because they're also very susceptible to pests in the ground.
So where do this coconut husk come? You just use this to mulch the coconut husk?
This, because the roots will come, yes.
Okay.
The roots tend to come out of the soil.
Yeah.
And when they do that, they can dry out.
Yeah.
So we put the coconut husks to keep them moist and cool.
Okay, so in there is this potting mix you talked about?
Yes.
Okay, inside.
We'll put that, yes.
Okay.
And then put the roots in and then put the, when it's settled and the roots start coming up.
Yes.
Because before that we let some sun get to the roots so they can develop. Okay. But when they've developed and they start coming to the surface, then we put the coconut husks.
Okay.
Not too soon. I can't see anyone. I'm glad. I can't see anyone that's got the roots sticking out.
Okay. Do you use charcoal at all?
You can mix in charcoal with the soil.
Okay.
Sometimes when we have tiny pieces of charcoal, because charcoal too, it has its benefits of
being porous.
Yes.
Okay.
So we can mix them in, and they don't need to be treated too much because it's wood that they've burnt.
Just soak it in water.
So it's been treated with with fire.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have, and the other thing I've noticed about anthuriums is that they like to grow under trees.
Yeah, the shade or what? Or is that something else?
The natural shade, probably.
Okay.
The natural shade of the tree.
Yeah.
Because you know some of these trees actually absorb heat.
Okay.
Which the shade net won't do.
Okay. Yeah, anthuriums don't like to be hot.
They don't. They don't.
And then you have them in terracotta pots, which is porous.
Yes, which is porous. So we are trying to avoid root rot.
Yeah.
Yes.
In terracotta.
And also, when the weather is very hot, you have to give them water. You have to try and cool them down.
So how many times during the dry season? How many times do you water your anthuriums in a day?
Twice.
Twice a day.
When it's really hot. And then sometimes when I come out here and I see the sun blazing, I may pick up the hose.
Wow.
And just do a splash.
It's a cool day today. I'm glad.
Yes. And it's been raining. So in the rainy season, you can relax a bit. You can. Roots are all coming out. Okay. You can see the roots. Okay. It's needing to be covered. Plus, it's got roots all over here.
Okay, so you
can
cut.
cut. Yeah. You can cut from here where you have this. This will give you one plant, And then you can have 2, 3, 4 plants from there.
So you probably don't buy any more anthuriums, you just keep dividing.
That's it. Yeah. You really don't need to buy, Once you have, so you just keep dividing. So somebody has put yam here.
This flower is spent, almost spent.
Yes, almost spent. They're called Hawaiian red, those particular ones. They don't get very big. Perhaps it's this environment. You probably get to Hawaii and find that there are much bigger flowers there. But this is what we get here. It's the best we've been able to do. Take.
I look at the Monstera dubia. Okay.
Yes.
It's growing quite naturally attached to a piece of wood.
We've had to move it lately.
Oh, okay.
It seems so like that's why. Yes. You can see those yellowing leaves there that we're trying to repair and get it to look.
And then that's Philodendron Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil and lemon lime.
Okay.
There are 2 plants in there.
Do you want them to attach to the wall and
We've had a lot of that. I have one right in the front of the house where it's gone all the way, the lemon line, it's gone all the way up with the front of the house. So it's going to do that. It's going to fill up that place.
And just go spread, even go on the ground. So I noticed
let it do what it likes.
The Anthurium pots are on top of the paving stones so that the pot doesn't keep absorbing moisture from the ground.
And also that pests don't get in.
Okay, all right.
Because you have ants, you have all sorts of things crawling in from there. So we're trying to keep them protected. Oh, of course, sometimes you get some of this happening. But the roots are there. The plant there has died, but the roots are there. So,
so it will come back up.
If we cover it up nicely with coconut husks, it will recover. Like this has gone into recovery there. It's got a new leaf coming up there. Thing with Anthuriums is if you don't see the leaves, more leaves coming out, you have a problem.
Okay.
It's a sign of problem. You have to have new leaves coming up.
Out
new leaves, yes.
So what do you feed the Anthuriums with?
Water, sun, air, and then we use a fertilizer that is made by a lady here in Nigeria, and she uses local ingredients. Yeah. She started off making them for orchids. And her orchids are fantastic. So she started selling it commercially. So I buy from her, and then we use them for orchids and the Anthurium. So that's an artificial feed twice a month.
Twice a month?
Oh. Yes.
Okay.
Of course, in rainy season, things change. Yeah, because you just watered and
then it
gets washed off.
So you do need to do that more often during the rainy season?
Sometimes you have to, yes. But then you also have to be able to gauge the weather.
So that's interesting. I really love the look of this garden. It's just so natural. The brown, natural terracotta pots, the coconut husk. It just makes everything look so natural and calm. Yeah, I like this. This is yam.
Yep.
Not an ornamental yam.
No, the real McCoy.
The real McCoy.
The real McCoy.
And it's so pretty.
Yeah. They see how the leaves are shining.
Yes.
And then, I think, is that a mango?
That's a mango.
That one won't survive there.
Mangifera indica. So someone probably threw the seed and then it's
decided to sprout. These are beehive gingers.
Okay.
These are beehive gingers. That one's going to fall off, but new ones will always come up.
The leaves of the gingers look alike. I mean, so this is the beehive, not the red, pink or white.
The red. This is the red. Yeah, this is that one there.
Yes, the leaves look alike, but of course you can tell the difference. With,
yeah.
This is nice.
These ones grow
longer, more elongated, and
the stem is not as deep green as that one.
And I think the internodes of this one are shorter.
And then there's more space.
Yeah, there's more space. than this one. This is more, yeah. Interesting.
Okay, so they are the family of gingers.
They have the rhizome, which keeps them going throughout the year. Come rain, come shine.
Yes.
You know, I wish we could use more of this. This is bitter leaf, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never buy bitter leaf.
No, just pick it up. And look at the epicneas just growing happily. In this
that's
corner.
that's what they like.
Yeah.
Undergrowth. They always like to be. There's another one. Yes.
Yeah.
When you put them in a pot, they don't do so well.
Yeah.
So they like it when you just leave them alone. There are some of them under the table over there as well. You can see there are three different colors.
Three different colors.
Okay. There, yes.
I like this ground cover. You don't know what it is.
I haven't identified it. Take a piece of it. Maybe you can. Take some of it. It's just growing. Yes.
And you didn't plant it. It just started growing.
It probably came in a pot of something.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
It's a lovely ground cover.
Yeah, I found a place for itself.
This is a peperomia, the watermelon.
Yes.
It's so tight. It's doing so well.
Well there, yes.
I'm very happy here.
There's another one by the window that's not doing well. Oh yeah, of course, you know, in gardening, sometimes you're having to shift positions.
Yes.
You have to constantly do that to find
the right
spot for each plant.
Yeah, because of course in nature they will thrive where they were growing, where they are found. But then when we bring them out of that place and we don't create that environment, then they can't thrive.
That's a Calatheas. And it has actually, that pot has 3 spikes.
Oh, okay. Lovely. They bloom for a very long time.
Yeah, they do. The flowers stay there and then gradually the colors will fade.
Okay. I like this pot. Oh, very nice. And this looks like something that was DIY'd. A bit of wire mesh tied together.
My gardener used the wire to
Okay.
build that.
It's so creative. And just put some charcoal in it.
Yes, and the orchid is growing. Yeah. See, the orchid is growing. It's even we even have another one there we can take off and repot.
There's a lovely dendrobium here.
Yes. We have, I just noticed recently that I have a lot of white, purple, lilac flowers on the orchids.
Okay.
They used to call that one the bridal fern. They used to use it in a lot of bridal bouquets.
Yeah, it's so delicate. It's just so appropriate.
It looks, yes, it looks, you know, pretty, delicate, fine.
Yeah.
You see, that's the same spectrum of colors.
Purple. The Cordylines.
The Cordylines, yes. And even this one, wait until we shine it. We clean the leaves and shine it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can make arrangements with just foliage.
Yeah.
There are different colors. There's a green, there's this. Then there's a chocolate. There's a sun splash. That one. There.
Okay. Pretty.
Yeah. So, and apart from that, you just need something that's not going to wilt very quickly. Even the jasmine leaves are very, yes. The leaves are very nice in arrangements. The flowers will wilt, but the leaves will stay.
This is your composting area?
It's a compost. We have another one there. But this one, we put the waste soil. The soil we've taken out of pots that's exhausted, that doesn't have nutrients anymore. We pour the soil here. Then we add garden waste, like the flowers that are no longer usable.
Yes.
We put them all here. Of course, when the gardeners come to work tomorrow, they're going to mix everything in. We churn it regularly. And then when it's broken down to some extent, it doesn't have to break down thoroughly for us to use again on the plants in the ground.
Okay.
We won't use them for the
plants in pots. Yes. So the ones in the ground.
For the plants in the ground, and it does good.
Yeah, because that's how it is in nature anyway. It's not the trees, the leaves fall and they are decomposing and plants are growing around them.
Yes, that's it. And it's giving nutrients back into the ground. So that's what we do with this.
So you shouldn't even throw away soil. I mean, by the time you read about soil, you realize it takes thousands of years to make soil, you know, so you just can't afford to throw it away. Yeah,
we shouldn't
throw it away.
We shouldn't.
Reuse. What I do anyways.
Put it back.
Yeah, I don't have this luxury of space to do this, so I treat it with hot water and then, just sterilize it and then just replenish again with compost.
Okay, okay. There was a time when we didn't have so many Anthuriums, we used to actually cook the soil.
Oh, really? Okay.
We would cook it like gari. But it became...
To treat it.
Yes, to treat it. But that's what you've just done now. Pour hot water. So we are doing the same thing. Trying to be sustainable. Use what we have. Yeah. Because why are we throwing things away when they can be useful? So it's... have you seen the cat whiskers?
Oh, yeah, the... Taka something.
What do you call it?
Taka. That's a genus, Taka.
Okay.
It's bat lily.
Yes.
Yeah, lovely. Oh, this is the black one.
Yes. Yeah. So over there we have that one growing up the wall there.
Okay, yeah, the lime, philodendron lemon lime.
Lime.
Okay.
So we've got painted lady. We've got.
And this is the mojito.
That's the mojito. Yes.
Big, and it's growing in terracotta. So you water a lot because it likes water.
This particular one has been enjoying. The leaves even get bigger.
In soil.
It's been there. It's doing well. So I've decided not to move it to a more protected location.
Yeah.
So if the plant is not complaining, why should I complain?
And look at the coleus flowers.
And it's constantly flowering.
And you don't cut off the flowers of the coleus?
No.
But it doesn't die?
No.
This one is actually quite strong.
Yeah, it doesn't die.
Yeah.
I'm told, like for these herbs and things, that you should nip off the thing.
Because the flowers signify end of life. They go into seed and then they die.
But not this, Oga.
This particular one is quite strong.
Don't pay attention and get something.
What is this? Is this?
It's a philodendron.
Yeah, but which one? It looks like the Rojo Congo shape.
Yeah, the maybe Rojo Congo lemon.
Yeah, okay. It's huge.
Yes, it is. It is, and it's we propagated it. Where's the other one? We had to. For a while, I didn't want to touch it. And then finally we cut it and repotted. I think somebody bought the other one. And then you see these are the same. This is a philodendron too. They're all the same. I sometimes wish I could just put them all together. You know, the different colors, the different shades of this. And then there's the other one, the ring of fire. The ring of fire here. Oh, that's a small one. There's a bigger one. Here. It's here. There's a bigger ring of fire, and I think that's the Rojo Congo.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the pink lady, the white lady.
Okay.
There's a white lady. There's a pink princess. This is pink princess.
Oh, that's huge.
Yes. Been growing there for a while. For a while, it wouldn't even show any color.
Okay, I didn't even ask this. How long have you been gardening?
Well, I would really say all my life, because my mother always had a garden.
Oh, really?
And we had to help in the garden.
Okay.
So I grew up having plants around me. She grew roses, she grew dahlias, she grew all sorts of things. So, of course, we had to get the soil. We had to help out. She had, there were 3 of us girls that grew up in close in age, and we were always involved in the garden.
Okay.
So it has remained.
Good for you.
Yes. So for a while I was doing dressmaking, but I've left dressmaking and gone back to this love.
Okay. Your first love.
Yeah, my first love.
And a natural path too.
Yes, yes, yes. It's also rewarding to be involved in nature.
Yeah, it is. And this place is so cool. Where does the sun come from? What's the exposure in this area? Okay, so that's like morning sun?
Yes.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Yes.
And then it's all screened up anyway.
Yeah, there we have some filtering, but we still have some. You can see those leaves burning.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we still have some.
Anyway, I guess it's a good time of the year too. It's cloudy.
Yeah. And so that's why we have some of this to add shade.
Yeah.
The taller trees and the this has become very useful for, this one needs to be cut off for arrangements.
Yeah. And how long have you had this space?
4 years.
Just 4 years. Yes. This garden has just grown in 4 years.
Yes.
So even these palms?
No, the palms were
there.
The palms were here. But then I had a lot, you can see a lot of plants are in pots.
Yes.
A lot of the plants are in pots. So when we moved here, we moved the plants. A lot of them already, but not as, of course, it's grown since then.
Since then, okay.
Like the red palm that is out there, that one was in a container.
Okay.
So, of course, it wasn't as prominent as this. When we got here, I put it in the ground.
We're going to see the red palm. So this is the red palm.
This is it.
I like the way you've
we've arranged
it. Yeah.
The roots have a tendency to come out.
Okay, is that why you put the coconut husk?
Yes, to keep the roots from drying out.
It's such a beautiful palm. Yeah. Wow. Stately. This is the best I've seen, I think. I think because others I've seen are in pots, so they don't have this presence.
The other thing is that they have a lot of undergrowth. It's always producing babies.
Okay.
We kept taking the babies.
Okay, take the babies out. Why?
So you can have get this effect.
Yeah. Okay. So but when you take the babies out, they don't always survive.
They do.
Oh, really?
They do. Unlike my friend there. These ones give.
Okay.
This is a generous plant. There are some nice variegated leaves in there and there. These ones, there are 2 plants there that have grown from the bigger one. Okay. But the bigger one would not let us propagate from young plants. Okay. Can you see the variegation there?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Some of the leaves come off without the variegation, but we have that. But now we've got seeds right up there. It's flowered right up there, so we're waiting for it to drop.
I hear when the flower, they die.
Well, we'll find out.
You'll find out.
We'll find out. It's become a huge tree, gone so high. And I put it in the ground the same time as I put the red palm.
Lipstick palm.
Yes. So it's obviously a
fast grower. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video, and thank you, ma'am, for having us. And so please follow EcoFlora on Instagram. I'm also on Instagram as Plants in Tropical Spaces. And then if you have any questions, you can DM me and read my articles on my website, and give this video a like. I hope you did enjoy it too. Thank you and bye.
Thank you so much for viewing, and I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.